Hello, welcome back. Felix here today on Storm Clearer. Camera working again. We have got a lot to talk about. Next week is going to be very active for some devastating systems moving through. In the next sort of 10 days, we've got two extremely deep areas of low pressure, potentially record breaking so far this year and for April and May. Also, we've got the system moving in this evening. I have to say that has been significantly downgraded from what it should have been. We've also got some unique weather fronts coming through, but we're going to look at the precipitation. So at the time of recording, or was it at the time, that's on a completely different day. We're Friday, so it needs to be around here-ish. So not really much going on when this comes out. Severe thunderstorms down here. So really, the entirety of the UK across Saturday and Sunday is under a yellow thunderstorm warning. We could be looking towards ambers, but unnecessary at this moment in time. You can see yellow rain warnings from about 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. down in the southwest, Devon and Cornwall. Again, nothing too significant, and we move on to Sunday. Significant rainfall across areas over here. Persistently heavy rainfall. This is per hour, and we're getting this for 3 hours each time. So we are looking at some persistently heavy rainfall. So the southeast is under a yellow rain warning from 1 a.m. Sunday, and then that spreads to this entire area from 7 a.m. and then the weather warnings stay in force, and this is for rain until 4 p.m. Sunday, and that I don't believe there's anything up there which is necessary to issue weather warnings for. We only need to go to the wind gusts. We need to go to Saturday midday when it comes out. So we need to be looking at. There's not really a lot going on, so we can skip a little bit of time. Again, there just isn't a lot because of the lack of rainfall recently. We are going to be having the threshold at 45 miles an hour. There's some decently strong wind gusts further inland. It's my birthday tomorrow as well. Today at the time when this video will come out. This just isn't the winds in this storm. It isn't as bad as it should have been. Now if we go to Sunday, you can see the rapid shift. We've got low pressures everywhere. You've got one up here, you've got one down there, you've got one over there, for example. The winds are definitely stronger. You can see I'm rushing because I haven't got much battery life, and I need to get on and just give a brief update on a system which is moving through. This is the main system which we need to take a look at for the weekend. The thunderstorm risk has dramatically dropped because of this low pressure system which has formed up here. Because that has formed, it's bringing more northerly air down, which is pushing the thunderstorms away, which is why France is going to get quite a lot of the thunderstorms. You can see at this point we've got quite widespread gales on the coastlines, but again, nothing too severe. 50 mile an hour winds are needed for the coastline before any weather warnings are issued. This isn't those wind speeds. We are expecting to get some rather low wind speeds. Obviously over here is looking quite strong, and a lot of these systems are quite unique with that their strongest winds are actually on the northeasterly side of the storm, which is very rare. They're usually on the southwesterly side, and that system doesn't really move at all. So then we go to Monday. Actually, we need to do thunderstorm risks, don't we? I've just yellowed the entire lot. There isn't really a great, I think I showed it in the past, a thunderstorm risk. I know I've got screenshots. It just isn't here anymore because of the shift and the new pressure systems which have come in. I mean, you look, basically no thunderstorms, but if we go to other parts, to be fair, actually the whole system looks like it's got so strong it's just collapsed. Spreading over to the 30th, we have a major incident which is going to develop. A very, very powerful, deep area of low pressure, 988, and it still intensifies further. And that's another system, or that might be the same system actually. But there is just so much severe weather. But I'm not going to issue any weather warnings for this system until Sunday going into Monday, because this storm really hits Monday evening. But you can see a lot of rainfall accumulations. This is what? I'm so confused with this system. So it says here in actually 3 hours. But if you go to other places, it's 1 hour. So really, the rainfall isn't actually too bad in the system. But if we go to here, the winds are the main concern. Look at these. We're seeing right up to the coastline. We're seeing 70 miles an hour. We're probably going to reach 80. Further out in the Atlantic, we're probably going to see 100 miles an hour. This system, very widely across the area of the southern area of the Republic of Ireland, we're going to see very strong winds. We really should see some pretty strong winds to the south as well. We really should be seeing 50 miles an hour for quite a way inland. You can see 55, probably going to reach 60. Very strong batch of wind going straight over this area, so definitely going to be issuing some yellows or amber wind warnings in Devon and Cornwall for these systems. See very windy weather across the Welsh Highlands. And just look at the system, it just rapidly deteriorates. And then it starts shifting down. I would expect winds to reach over 110 miles an hour out in the Atlantic. Wind shear is extremely high. And then if we just jump to this, the 7th of May, it's another extremely deep area of low pressure. So you see 999, within 3 hours it does only go down 1, and then another 1. Then we go to the 8th, and you can just see 995, we're already experiencing winds for about 70 miles an hour, and then 994, we're going around 70 miles an hour, 993, winds again around 70 miles an hour, 994, and then 993, and the winds do take a brief break, 991, 989, and winds really ramp up in the Channel. We could see winds of around 100 miles an hour again, 988, so again a very deep active area of low pressure. And then this area of I can't actually remember what that Netherlands will need to be put under weather alerts for this system. Very strong 70-80 mile an hour winds across this region here. This system is more than likely going to track northwest, so will impact more of this area, which is why I'm not issuing anything yet. That'll be coming out on Sunday the 5th of May. And the system for next Tuesday will be coming out Sunday the 28th. But it's a very powerful area of low pressure. It doesn't seem it, but it really is a powerful system. And we've got this system out here, which does it come across? No, it doesn't come across. But let's look at those winds. Look how much area, like space around the system. If that area includes here, we could see it either cave in on itself and just dissipate, or we could see it literally get so strong they're gonna probably name it anyway. I would expect the Republic of Ireland, the Met Irene, to name it. I think it's Met Irene to name. It is the Met Irene to name it. That's what I'm expecting. But you see, in the middle of the storm, we're expecting 2 mile an hour winds. So, and then you can see literally like 50 miles away you're experiencing 70, and then 100 miles away you're experiencing almost 110. It could reach 120 mile an hour winds, but yeah. We're going to take a look at this. So this is the wave, that's the tidal surge. Oh no, that's the tidal surge. So we want to go to Tuesday, so you can see a 4.8 meter tidal surge with this storm, and up there again a 4.8 meter tidal surge with the storm again. So you can see in this area here we are going to see a tidal surge of 6 meters, which is exceptional. 6.2 meters, so incredibly significant flooding expected. You can see just the usual, not really usual, but 0.6 meter storm surge, 0.1. Just the majority of areas not seeing too much. Significant wave height. We should see some decent waves, I think. Currents. Their currents will be strong. They are going to be strong on Tuesday. Approaching top level, which is concerning. So incredibly dangerous currents there. So this is how long the I believe it's how long a wave will last. I think so, 8 seconds. Very frequent as well. But wave heights 1.9 meters isn't too bad. I mean, over here 3.1 in the deepest area. I mean, but 4.1 meter waves is decent. And then this is the next system I believe to come to us. We're looking at some very big waves with these systems expected to arrive. Thunderstorms, it's just crazy. If I just show you wind shear across the globe, I mean, this is what I'm playing with basically. And what I need to do, can I show it? I mean, you can see extremely high wind shear across areas here. On Sunday, we've got an incredibly top level wind shear event, which is quite extraordinary actually for really what we're expecting. We're meant to have quite calm weather, I thought. Yeah, it's literally a weather front that might have something to do with it, and something. It's a bit odd, that system. Oh yes, thunderstorms. So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.